everybody, welcome back to the Seesaw. It is Sunday today. I decided to do shopping this morning as we had a busy day yesterday with football. It is Father's Day as I record this, and Father's Day is the one that is the same date in both the US and the UK. It's Mother's Day that are on two different dates. So happy Father's Day, although it will be not Father's Day when I post this. Yeah, I popped in to see my mum. Haven't seen her kind of face to face for a hug and everything since everything was relaxed here, because either we've been doing stuff or she's been doing stuff. So I speak to her a couple of times a week, but I hadn't actually been over to see her just because the timing was all off with my work during the week. I can't get to her because by the time I would be ready to go and see her after work and getting dinner and everything, the gates into where she lives are locked, so I wouldn't be able to get in. So I have to only do it on the weekends. And I say last weekend she was last weekend we were really busy. The weekend before that she was away, and so yeah, it's been the first time I've had a chance to go and see her today. So we had a little bit of a catch up and a chat. Nice to chat in person and give her a hug, of course. And then went to Aldi and Sainsbury's after leaving her. So she lives quite close to the Aldi and Sainsbury's in our town. And so that was the obvious best stop for me. So I spent £63 in total. Now I do have HelloFresh box being delivered this afternoon. So last week was Gusto, this week is HelloFresh. The discount on HelloFresh for my first box, I can't remember exactly what I paid, but I paid 25-ish pounds for it. It was a bit more than the Gusto box with their initial box discount. I think it was around £25. So all in all, about £88 for the week on food. Obviously, when the Gusto boxes and HelloFresh boxes are full price, then I'll need to budget what I buy on top of that a little bit better, I just need to be more careful. But while I've got the discounted boxes, then it's not so bad because my cost of groceries puts me right around my budgeted amount. So I will turn you around. I will show you what I picked up. And then at the end, as always, I'll show you our meal plan for the week. I did say last week that I was going to tag on the Gusto box, but I'm just doing that as a whole separate video. So I'll do the same with HelloFresh. So I want to do a Gusto experience video, a HelloFresh experience video, and then I'll do a comparison of the two services. Yeah, I won't be adding the HelloFresh box onto the end of this video. I'll just keep this as a straight what we got at the grocery shop. But £63, which I thought wasn't bad. Obviously didn't need to buy a lot of meat, but did get quite a few snacky bits and quite a lot of fruit and veg again. So let me show you what I got, and then the meal plan will be at the end. So there is a little sweep of everything that I picked up. Non-food items, I picked up my TV guide yesterday at the village shop. So I just got 2 hand soaps, some lady products, and 2 bags of the little birdseed. These are 90p a bag, and our birds really like this mix. They do a big bag as well, but they don't always have it, and that's £3 for a bigger bag, which is again a very good deal. But I have probably half of a large bag left, so this will top it up and do them for this week. Bread, I got our normal 50/50 loaf. I got some mini wheat and white wraps, some bagel thins, and then I got a choc chip brioche loaf because I thought choc chip toast would be quite a nice thing to have for breakfast or something, or even as a treat, as a snack, just for something different. Drinks, I got the fruity water. There is still plenty of squash left, and there's some fizzy drinks left. Crisps, they had the fish and chips back in the middle aisle this week, so got those for Caleb. Some Ridge cut chips, just the variety pack. And then I got a bag of mini breadsticks just for something different. I got the Craze cereal this week. I got a little jar of sweet silver skin onions, half a dozen eggs. I've still got half a dozen left from last week. I got Groovy biscuits just because Caleb does like those, so I pick them up when I go into Aldi, and then that lasts him until I go back to Aldi. I got some of these Hobnob snack bars. They're flapjack with a little bit of chocolate on the bottom. I thought they would be perhaps a good thing for a snack for Caleb to take to school. A mug shot or a cup shot, just because I haven't any left at all in the cupboard now, so I always like to have at least one in there. Some Benefit bars, summer fruits. Those are the Aldi version of the Alpen Light bars. Some Lion bars, just I haven't had one of these in years. I just fancied one, so I got a pack of 4 of those. Some of the spirals, which are like the Kinder Buenos. Caleb found that he did like those again recently, so I've just bought some of those as a little treat. Some Haribo Tang Fast Sticks for the sweetie jar. Some racer bars for Caleb, that's his favourite little kind of chocolatey bar with the peanuts in. Bourbon creams and choc chip cookies for the biscuit tin. Some salad cream, some Nattoka, which is the Aldi version of Nutella. Perfectly fine replacement for Nutella, and much, much cheaper. I think this jar was about £1, maybe not even £1, I don't know, but much cheaper than Nutella. A can of sweet corn. And then onto the fridge, 2 packs of the Innocent smoothies. They didn't have any of the kids' smoothies in Aldi. And in Sainsbury's, it was the Innocent ones that were on special deal this week. Sometimes it's the Happy Monkey, sometimes it's the Innocent at both Sainsbury's and Tesco's. So these were a pack of 4 for £2 instead of they're normally £2.50 or £3, I think. So I picked up 2 different lots of those, the orange, mango and pineapple and the cherry, strawberry and apple. 2 cartons of orange juice. I did grab a milk at the village shop yesterday, so we've got milk. Some yogurt drinks. These are just handy for lunch boxes. They're good for me if I feel like I haven't had much calcium. I'll have one of those. They're fat-free yogurt, and these are the strawberry ones. Some sausage rolls, a little pack of lemon yogurts. Spotted these little meatballs. Caleb likes meatballs. They're made with pork, and I thought they might be quite cool for something different to pop in his lunchbox. Some roast chicken breast slices, some of the mac and cheese crisp bakes, which again is a favourite for Caleb, and I usually pick them up when I go into Aldi. Hot and spicy chicken breast slices for lunch boxes. Mature cheddar, some of these Maasdam, so instead of Edam it's Maasdam slices. It's a Dutch cheese like Edam. And I wanted some cheese slices for some toasted cheese sandwiches, and this will be quite a melty cheese. So I've just grabbed that to try. They didn't have any sliced cheddar, except the, what I call like the burger slices. You know what I mean? It's kind of American style cheese. It's not, in the States they call it a cheese product because it's not actually cheese. It's kind of a factory made version of cheese. They had that, but I didn't want that. I wanted proper cheese. So I went with these. Some hot pepperami sticks, a Primula light. They don't always have the light one in, and so I grabbed one while they had it. Some rainbow lollies and strawberry cones. A couple of bags of the frozen dark sweet cherries, which Tony's been liking having these in his smoothies. He wasn't sure that cherries would go well in a smoothie, but he says it really adds a nice flavour. And they don't have the seedy bits like raspberries and blackberries and things do. Vegetable medley, another pack of the little stuffing balls, which we really enjoyed with our roast dinners the last few weeks. A large gammon joint. A package of turkey mince and 2 packages of fish. I got a cod and a haddock. Some broccoli florets, Yorkshire puddings, and, oh, I've already mentioned the vegetable medley. Bag of white potatoes, some curly kale. Now, we used to buy this. If you're a regular viewer, you will know that up until last summer, we bought this every week for Licky. Now, he had a bit of a funny turn last summer when we actually thought we might lose him. He seemed really poorly, although we couldn't find anything obvious wrong with him. And so we cut out almost everything from his diet, except just plain lettuce, some peppers, you know, a couple of blueberries and some cucumbers. And then we gradually introduced things back in. And he seems to be absolutely fine. But the one thing we didn't put back in was kale. And when we researched, it said too much of it can build calcium up in their system, and that can be not good for them. But he did really love it. So I bought a bag, and we just thought we'd give him a little bit, but not buy it every week. So now and again, he'll have some kale. So he's got some for this week. Mint and parsley. I got some of these little prepared carrots. Caleb quite likes carrots as just a snack. He actually prefers them raw to cooked. And so I've got these. I'll put them into a little container, and then he can take those in his lunchbox. Close cut mushrooms, a bistro salad, and red gem lettuce. There seemed to be plenty of lettuce back on the shelves in both Aldi and Sainsbury's this week, so that's good news. The red gem is for Licky and the bistro is for me. A pack of mixed peppers, some carrots, some baby plum tomatoes and a cucumber, a hand of bananas, a little pot of red grapes, some wonky raspberries, British strawberries, and wonky blueberries. Last week we had the British strawberries from Tesco, and when you open them, the smell from a British strawberry, a British pack of strawberries, is so much better than when you have the stuff that comes in from overseas in the winter when we can't grow them here. And they obviously are picked when they're not ripe, and they ripen in the boxes on their way here. The smell from British strawberries, it just reminds you how delicious a strawberry is. So looking at our meal plan, tonight we're going to have the roast gammon, and then the HelloFresh box is being delivered today. I have had notification that it is definitely coming today. I know sometimes with HelloFresh, I've seen comments saying delivery's been delayed or that it just hasn't turned up when expected. So I was a little bit nervous, but I have got a text to say it's coming today, later this afternoon. So the first meal from HelloFresh that we're having tomorrow is crispy skin chicken with a mushroom sauce and carrots and mash. Then we're going to have a porky penne. Now, I've got quite a lot of pork because the difference when I was ordering from HelloFresh, they didn't have much chicken choice. A lot of the chicken meals were at a premium cost, so it cost an extra £1 to £2 per serving to add them to your meal rotation, to your meal kit. And I didn't want to do that. That just felt wrong for me. And then when they had mince dishes, they didn't have turkey mince as an option, which Gusto did. And they didn't have even meat-free mince as an option, like warm mince, which Gusto did for almost every meal that involved something that could be replaced with a meat-free version. They had that as an option. So I've had to go with quite a bit of pork because there wasn't much else that we as a family would all eat. So porky penne is just a penne pasta with like a bolognese sauce but made with pork. Then we've got barbecue sausage cheeseburgers with slaw and wedges. So this is cheeseburgers made out of sausage meat, which actually does work well for us because we obviously don't, or Tony doesn't eat beef burgers. And so I usually make turkey burgers or chicken burgers and occasionally pork. So these will work well for us. A shepherd's pie, which again is part of the kit, and it has a pork mince with it. So a pork shepherd's pie, which is a bit odd. I've never made it with pork myself. So that's a one for us to see how that turns out. A fish pie with broccoli on Friday. And then on Saturday, we're having Thai lard pork salad with sticky rice. Actually, the shepherd's pie is my own shepherd's pie on Thursday. There is a shepherd's pie in my next order of HelloFresh boxes with pork. But we're having a Thai lard pork salad with sticky rice on Saturday. And I like lard. I think that's quite a nice kind of spicy but cooling mixture of flavours. So quite looking forward to that one. So that is the 4 dishes that are coming from HelloFresh. A crispy skin chicken, the porky penne, the barbecue sausage cheeseburgers, and the Thai lard pork salad. So looking forward to those. Might mix the week up a little bit depending on the use by dates on the stuff that comes in. But thank you for joining us for this grocery haul, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the SeeSaw soon.